Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you are all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex. Welcome back to some... Whoa, that car was genuinely going to just flip over around that corner right then. If there wasn't a barrier then, I would have just completely flipped. Yeah, welcome back to some more GTA 5, where today I'm trying to now get this car to flip and failing. So I guess, I don't know, we need a hill? Oh, I don't know. Well, anyway, we're going to be driving this. This is the Zaz 968M. I was also going to say 5 there. There's so many numbers in this one. It's basically the most obscure Russian car. That's terrible. Let's fix that up. This is the most obscure Russian car we've ever featured on this channel, and it has tuning parts, so of course you know I'm going to go ahead and do a video on it. Of course I am. Because, well, I couldn't get enough of the Eastern Bloc cars and doing a video on the Wartburg. I had to just get more juicy and sharp with the proper Eastern Bloc cars from Russia. And so that's why we're going to be checking out this today and tuning it. So before we do, there's going to be some comments on the screen. These are comments featured from the previous video. If you would like your comments featured, you can leave them in the comment section below. I'll pick some at random, feature them at the start of the next video, and don't forget, also, I am on Twitter at Figureight. Links to my Twitter in the description below. Also, Instagram as well. I haven't really plugged that recently. Underscore Figureight. Links for that in the description below, as always. And also my new channel. If you want to see me do cool hobby stuff and DIY building and, I don't know, cool projects and all that sort of cool stuff, I've got a new channel, Figureight Plus. There'll be a link for that in the description below as well. So, let's find somewhere here. I don't know if we modded a car here before, but let's do it. Right here. We're going to mod this. It's called the Zaporozhets. That's what the Zaz stands for. Zaporozhets 968M. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. No, we're going to pretend to know what this is. That's why it is probably the most obscure Russian car we've ever done on this channel. It's no Lada, it's no anything else, it's just whatever the hell this is. So let's go to menus customs, because I mean, look, this is it. Actually, there is one thing I want to show you before we start going anywhere else. If we just go to the door control, let's open up the hood. Now, this isn't actually the hood, this is the trunk. This thing is all backwards because it's actually an air-cooled, rear-engined car. Right there, that is how old and primitive this thing is. The engine is right there. This thing is rear-engined and front-wheel drive, I think. Let me just test that out. Oh no, it is rear-wheel drive. Okay, I was about to say, I did think that was a very odd combination. I think I was confusing this with the Wartburg. Yeah, this is definitely rear-engined, rear-wheel drive, which is a recipe for fun, I'd say. Anyway, let's just go to menus mods, menus customs. In low runner mods we don't actually have anything, but we do have a nice selection of parts here. So on the spoiler, we have, I can see some rather interesting names here. We have the stock, we have the lip spoiler, which also adds this little black strip, matte black strip to the bonnet. I'm going to call this the bonnet. Then we have the Ducktail Spoiler, which also has the Zaporozhets. I don't know what that letter is. That one. Z-A-P-O-R-O-J. There's something with the little B thing at the end. Zaporozhets. Anyway, there might actually be an E. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Then we have the GT wing, which also has that on the back with some carbon fibre. Let's just sort of zoom out so we can get a bit of view of this. And then we also have the drift wing. If you wanted to. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's only a 2-door. It's a tiny little compact car. Well, I mean, it already actually comes with a little spoiler from stock. So this one is really just a shortened version of the original spoiler. So the newest one's probably that one, which is sort of... It's kind of cool. Kind of like it. I'm going to go for that one. Then, on the front bumper, we have the stock front bumper, the chrome, small bar. Then we have this, just a little splitter down the bottom. That's pretty bang tidy. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay. Then we have the rally bumper with the full HR? European Union? Hungary, is that perhaps? I don't know. Maybe the mod maker is Hungarian. I could be wrong, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen HR on a plate before, but we have our European-style front plates with European-style yellow fog lights and also some other rally lights with their covers on right there. Or we have the Retro Racer kit. Oh my god, it adds a wide arch kit. Okay, yeah. Do you know what? This thing, it looks like a boat. Does it not? It looks like a boat. It just looks like some sort of amphibious vehicle. I'm going to go for this Retro Racer kit for this one. We're going to make this one silly. Then we have, on the rear bumper, I should probably just go back, we have the stock little plastic bumper. Then we have that with the additional fog light. Then we have the drift bumper, which is actually not so much of a drift bumper as just the tiniest little addition to the bottom. And then we have this one, which also has a charm, which is sort of mid-swing. It's kind of oddly rigid at that angle. Okay. Well, I think there's not really much in the way of options. I might just go for the tiny little extended bumper. Then on the skirts, well, we already have skirts. So I guess they don't really suit this wide arch kit, so we won't bother with them. On the exhaust, we have the, well, the tiny little thing right there. Then we absolutely destroy this one with this giant center exit titanium tuner exhaust. Then we have race exhaust on both sides with little titanium tips. And, of course, a center exit Shakatan exhaust. Whoa, okay. I'm actually going to leave that for another build. I'm going to go for the race exhaust on this one. Then on the chassis, we have the roll cage and the chassis upgrade, which is also going to be interior stuff, including a box of beer. Saporizhki. It's some form of beer. With an I, so that makes me think it's actually Ukrainian. Because Ukrainian has the I in it. Actually, let's just read anything I can. Look, there we go. Ukraine. There we go. It's actually a Ukrainian beer. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a big bit in English that says brewed in Ukraine. Okay, I missed that completely. I am a div. Everyone's probably thinking, Lex, it's right there. It says it's right there. It says Ukraine, right there. What are you doing? No, I was looking for the Cyrillic. Anyway, that's me trying to be a smart ass, but whatever. Yeah, and then we've also got some beers, actually broken beers, inside of a spare wheel. And that's actually not... Oh, it does actually have a roll cage and some sport seats, so I guess it does add something. Then on the grill, we have the stock grill. We have the black grill. I mean, it's already black. Oh, it's carbon fibre with slats. Or we just have removed grill, which is actually not. It's just like a body colour matched version, perhaps. I'm going to go for that, because it sort of matches with all the silver going around here. Then on the hood, we have the stock. Then we have the carbon. What the frick is that? It's a Z for the Zaporozhets thing, I guess, in carbon fibre. Or we have this vented one with another big giant 3. What is with that? Anyway, that's a bit more race style, so we go for that one. On the roof, we have the roof. Ooh, we have the interesting roof spoiler and roof stripe. We'll go for that for additional power. And let's go and add some actual power to this thing. Actually, do you know what? I find it more comical to not do that. I find it more comical to actually... we'll slam that anyway. Let's go down. Torque multiplier 0.3. HP multiplier 0.5. Maximum speed 52. And engine sound, let's make it sound like an old tractor. Oh, there we go. That's a better sound going on. That sounds absolutely terrible. Oh, that's actually quite a nice high quality texture light right there. That's not too shabby. And, oh, I've just noticed, I did not notice that before, we've actually got some intercooler going on in the back. I have a feeling that some of these grill things also change stuff on the back. Hang on, let's just go back to grill. It did. Ah, so the black grill's actually also stuff for the back. That's quite an interesting look without the thing. However, the rear intercooler that's getting nowhere whatsoever is hilarious. So, I think we'll go for that one. Okay, and then let's go for some blinging wheels, because we're going to actually, well, at least I'm going to try and get these wheels out to the edge of the arches using V-Stancer. So we go for some nice, simple sports wheels, and we'll jump out the camera, go to V-Stancer, go to tyres, and let's just go for some width. Right there, and also it looks like we're floating a bit, but that might just be on the weird bit of ground we're on. There we go, that's a bit better. Then I just want to go for suspension menu. That's going to lower this all the way down. Well, I mean, we might actually have to make these wheels bigger just to fit in the arch. Yes, we will. Okay, mind you, I don't think the wheels can get much bigger than that, to be honest, and fill the arch, so I guess that's all we can do. So I'm just going to drag that wheel all the way out. Definitely, that's as low as we're going to get, pretty much, because we're actually glitching on the front wheel to get that. I can get a bit of camber going there. Try and make that not glitch through as much, but still pretty terrible. Then on the rear, there's not really much we can do because the wheels are right there. This thing is an abomination. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. And here we are. I'm actually going at full speed. Yeah, actually, do you know what? That's too fast. That is too fast. I'm sorry. We're going to have to go and make this even worse. Let's go to menus customs. Torque multiplier 0.1. HP multiplier 0.2. There we go. That's better. It's actually more like an actual tractor now. Oh boy. Actually, it's picking up some speed. Oh, we're almost actually... No, all the AI are driving faster than we are. This is actually quite slow. But look at that. Right, so now that we've done this really stupid one, I definitely won't be using this wide arch kit again because it definitely doesn't work unless we have some intense rake going on, because if we want to actually get that flush on the rear, it would have to be really high. But I'm going to try and do like what I did with the Wartburg and try and just go for a nice simple resto mod style slam look and just see what happens. So let's just park up here and let's see what we can do. And actually, I've just spawned this in, and it's just spawned in the cutest colour scheme. I've not actually realised and tested, but I believe we do have these two different colour sections, primary and secondary. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that actually I didn't even change the paint on this one, if you may have noticed. I sort of just liked how it looked as is. But yeah, we can actually get some cool little looks, I think, with this one. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so here we are done with the first one. I actually went in a sort of different way with this one. I quite liked how this looked as sort of like this nice little... it is resto mod. I would say that this would actually... wouldn't have the engine that it currently does in it. I'd make this a bit quicker. So I've gone for some just sort of nice quality, solid wheels. Nothing too fancy or anything, but I just thought it would look cool as just a tidier, faster, more respectable looking version. I don't know if that's really coming across, but that's really what I tried to do. I tell you what, I cannot not hear the sound of this thing. It sounds ridiculous. I'm going to have to move away. But this one's obviously quicker. I've put a little turbo in it. There we go. It's just a nice little fun run around, quick little... I don't know, it's like a little track car, but almost not. I don't know, but that's also because I remembered the Shakatan exhaust exists, and now I'm going to do a really stupid one that's all stanced. So, let's build that. Okay, so I'm a bit not too sure on what I've done with the paint here. I've just gone for this blue and then I've gone for this black stripe. You can actually see like individual polygons and stuff when it's in this view. It's a little bit bumpy. However, I've gone for this cambered front end style and I've made it flush on the back, which means that we've got this incredible rake going on with our Bosazoku exhaust coming out the back. This thing does look a bit mental, and I've gone for the sport seats and all the cage and everything else, and I've also gone for this splitter on the front. So actually, when you just look at this bit, This bit looks pretty mad. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think, but I don't know. It's pretty mad looking. Yeah, this one's definitely a little more out there than this one, for example. But actually, I really like this one still. I just like the simplicity of it. But this thing's pretty bonkers. I mean, we could slightly change this. So I could, let's say, let's just tuck the rear in a little bit. And we'll actually get that bit more level. Maybe you guys would be a bit more into that look. You can let me know if that change did anything for you. Or we can also add to that as well. Press the right key this time. Go to menus, customs, and then basically I'm just going to go to the paints, go to secondary, and I'm just going to make this match with the police blue that I was using before and have that all one colour. I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's a pretty interesting build. It's an interesting style. I like how the wheel looks when I turn it like that. That just looks really cool. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Actually, I would love to know, seems like this is a pretty obscure car. If you've ever seen one of these in real life, maybe you're from Russia and you might actually see these often still. I don't know, maybe are these things still around commonly? I know like old larders are, but these things seem like they've just been, I don't know, they're just in the history books now. But if you've ever seen one, perhaps your family owned one as you grew up or something like that, let me know. It'd be interesting to know anyone who's had experience with these cars. But I think that's going to be it for this video. If you've enjoyed this video, please let me know by rating, commenting, and subscribing. And also don't forget, as I mentioned at the start of this video, that I do have another channel that I've started. I'm starting to set it up. Got some videos coming up soon of all my hobby stuff. Figureight Plus, links for that in the description below as well. And if you've actually watched all the way to the end of this video, it seems that we don't always do this. There's literally like no words around here to get, what's these things say? FFD? I don't know, I don't want you to say that, that's a weird thing to say. Oh, no, don't know what the hell that says. Does that say spurts? Oh, let's just say spurts. That doesn't say, I think that says ruerts, but let's say spurts. If you've watched all the way to the end, you can say spurt in the comment section below, just to let me know that you watched the whole thing. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.